I still think that we need an uplift in the mindset. If I were to compare my Taiwanese staff versus Singapore staff, my Taiwanese staff are far more productive, but the pay is 40% of Singapore staff. If I were to also compare, say, China staff versus Singapore staff, Chinese staff are quite dynamic, quite competitive. They fight for everything that you want. And the pay is probably 30% of Singapore staff. Malaysia is probably half. Hong Kong, we are more or less on par. So, which means that we can gear up the mindset of our people so that with the skill set they have, they actually can uplift a lot more productivity.
David, is this your experience as well?
We are in the store feature business, so we help global retail brands roll out their global expansion. We have about 700 workers. 98% is outside Singapore. I agree with what Ron is saying about comparing the attitude and the competitiveness of the people. I realize that, the Chinese, they're very competitive. You give them a chance, they'll learn. They'll never like to waste the opportunity. This is something that I feel Singaporeans lack a little bit of that intuition.
Listening to what Ron and David had said, there are a few points that will help us in this journey. We should see the world as our oyster. We are competing not amongst ourselves. We are competing with the rest of the world. We have to come together. We are not going to be able to compete with other people based on how low our salaries can go. We must compete on the quality of our ideas. It's never possible for Singapore in today's context